So, I want to talk a little bit today about privilege, I guess. Once in a while I'll read a blog or somebody's journal. They'll talk about, white privilege, male privilege, upper income privilege, whatever. The topic I'm going to really focus on is male privilege. And the fact that as a white male, or any male for that example actually, you basically could roam the earth without ever worrying about, unwanted sexual advances, unless, I guess, you put yourself in a situation, I don't know, like get locked up in prison or something like that, or go to a gay bar or gay bathhouse or something, where you're basically in a position where people are advancing on you, and most of the time probably it's unwanted, unless you have that persuasion. But I have to say, it's just really odd being, a male in his 30s that, if I don't ever want a relationship, no one's ever gonna, jump my bones. No one's ever gonna, really pursue me and fight for me, happens so often with women, or actually a lot of times they actually want people to fight for them, I guess, is really how that works out sometime. The reason why I say this is I'm dealing in a situation with an ex, I guess she's a friends with benefits of mine, where for a lot of different reasons, for all intents and purposes, it's over. And what I did actually is I unfriended her on Facebook. I'm like, okay, it's like, you're with somebody else and you're moving to another state. I don't want to read about this stuff. I don't want to sit on my friends list one day reading it all and saying, oh, we're expecting joy. I don't want to read that. You're out of my life. You move to another state. You're with some other dude. Have fun. Knock yourself out. I feel that it's totally unjustified where she would demand to stay on my friends list. Why? Why are you fighting for me? It's like, I don't want you. Unfortunately, with this whole situation, this is probably going to be the last time in my life ever where somebody is quote unquote fighting for me. Because I'm a guy, I'm kind of old, and I'm unfortunately, really laid back and passive, and it's not going to happen. And this is kind of like my last shot at a relationship of sorts, and it's gone, and I've totally come to peace with it. But I've gotten to the point in my age where I'm not going to put myself on a shelf for somebody and be somebody's ace in a hole backup just in case, relationship with said dude moving to said state far away doesn't work out, I've gotten to the point now, actually, where it's like, I've accepted the fact that I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. I've accepted the fact that I'm not going to have any kids. I'm at peace with it. It's cool with me. If I go to some counselors, they'll tell me I'm depressed and, I need to do this and that with my life and blah, blah, blah. Just like it's not going to happen. And I know also at the same time, too, a little bit of the self-motivational, self-help crap is right. You have to really want something to get it. I just don't want it. I was like, So with that, I am kind of banking on and exercising on my male privilege of, what? If I don't want any unwanted sexual whatever, or unwanted whatever, I don't want it. I don't need to tolerate it, And And that's when I faced her. So I'm just really dumbfounded that this other person has been blowing up my text messages inbox and actually calling me every once in a while. I'm just like, she left some message where it goes unfair or something like that. I'm just like, it's my friends list. I can do whatever I want with it. Maybe except Mark Zuckerberg, but that's another story for another time. But in a way, like I said, it made me realize I like being a guy. I like the fact that I can go out in public, I can go to a bar, I can go to a restaurant, I can go to work, and not have to worry about being hit on or sexually harassed or anything like that. You know, this situation is different because there's a pre-existing relationship there that has ended. But, you know, for the most part, it was like, you know, I could go to Vegas and hang out by myself for a week. You know, if I was a woman, you know, I mean, I don't know how many of you would feel comfortable in doing that. You know, unless you were out there to get picked up and hook up and whatever, you know. But this made me realize that I do enjoy male privilege, and I'm actually banking on it. So that's about it. That's my little melancholy vlog entry for the day.